Yoela. An old style of deck that I miss is Bairn Shaman, using Spirit of the Frog and using multiple spells to cycle and burn your opponent out with Overload. But now, with Renafall and 40 card decks and 40 HP, it's much harder to burn your opponent down in a short period of time. So, I've devised a endgame finisher for that extra little bit of burst damage using Zentimo. Well, using Zentimo and Doomhammer. I'm currently testing it out. I'll put the deck listed in the description if you want to try it out yourself. I'll probably swap some cards out, but it effectively can do 40 damage with just one swing of the two swings of the weapon. This video is sponsored by Firestone, a deck tracker with a bunch of useful features. It keeps track of your cards and your opponent's cards, as well as a bunch of extras that are very useful for certain decks, such as visibility of your graveyard, letting you know when the correct time is to use a Raise Dead or a Resurrect, as well as giving you the information of when a minion is played, which can help you play around death rattles, and even help you with cards like Vanish, because it'll show you which minion will die and which minion will return to hand, as well as a bunch of other counters that are very useful for very specific cards. For example, it'll show you how many spells you played towards your Yogg. If Battlegrounds is the mode that you play, Firestone has an excellent interface. It shows you each minion available for each tier, and it also shows you your odds of winning that round, as well as a bunch of other useful counters. It also keeps track of fun stuff like your achievements, and also shows you how many packs over a lifetime you've opened in Hearthstone, which I wouldn't recommend looking at. It also has an excellent replay feature and shows you your win to loss ratios with a certain deck, so you can go back and analyze what cards to change out and what to put back in. I recommend checking out Firestone. The link is in the description and it's free to download. Yeah, I'm trying a Doomhammer variant, and that's because if there's a 40 card deck, I need extra damage pushed. Yeah, we go 2. This is a 40 card test. That's good. All zeros means I get to pull all ones. And there's currently 5.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
What I want to do, I want to play Doomhammer ASAP. Arnie. Hey, Bonnie. So I can push some. Push some here, draw some. Let's get like a lightning bolt, yeah. Yeah, that's just to push a little bit of damage and draw some of the spells, because I want to hit the Zentimo eventually and Frog. Oh, he split Nourish. Okay.
You can't run from me.
I suppose the good thing is Doomhammer is going to give me continual face damage. Wow, there's a lot of text on that. Alright, let's chill out a little bit. I'll gain my mana back. I mean, I suppose here we're not too concerned because we've got Healing Rain. I have Astral Knowledge. I mean, the real key is finding the last frog now, which might take a little while. I can swap Overdraft. Sweet. Let's crackle you. Oh wow, a really odd amount of damage. That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate there. I was thinking Crackle, anything 4 to 6, anything like 4 and above, I can either outright kill it or punch it with the weapon. But yeah, I'm not gonna double face tank that. It's a bit too much damage. Alright, we hit Zent. It's just to get the Crackle out. I should probably force a strike out here. Okay.
A toast to all who sought to kill me.
Not great. I could just draw Hex. The only problem is if he has the extra copy, I would die. Like if he can replay that, I can die.
Flowers as Denarius.
A seed, Lord, a seed be its own treasure.
Hmm.
Out of cards.
Hmm. Taunt. I should have. I should have rolled first to have a better chance of finding taunt. 11 damage. It's not that much, and yeah. So this is the extra damage part that I had in mind, and this is just like a finisher for 40 card decks.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Because sometimes, like, you don't have the reach. And we're going to find out if I have the reach.
I got mojo.
Oh my god. The size of the Doomhammer. Okay, I mean I can one-shot a 40 card deck. He just didn't have enough HP. Okay, well there's a backup bit of reach there. So with Priest I can Hex 1. I can Hex 1 target. If I have Zentimo I can Hex 3, but that's kind of like that's 7 mana. Because they're only on 30 HP, I can probably wipe them out. With I can probably wipe them with just Overload. So I don't need that big Doomhammer combo at the end. So if I were to draw Zentimo, oh my god, this can pull Zentimo. I don't want to. I actually do. That could be quite good. It buffed this, so that means it can pull a 1 attack minion now. So it could pull Zent. Not horrible. He has coin. This sets me to 4 mana next turn. Interesting enough, I could play Diligent Note Taker out as well. It looks like he wants to coin. He's hovering over, like, it looks like he wants to immediately, like, coin something. He's sequencing stuff in his head. So it looks like he has the card in hand. The essence. Okay, now that I have Lightning Bloom, I don't need a Note Taker on board. Yeah. Okay. This could be a frog, a Note Taker. It's a Note Taker. Oh, we didn't kill it. That's really good then. That means this hex is free. We can kill a frog. Yeah, because the meat wagon gets buffed, it actually has a chance to pull the other minions. Okay, we got him on delay a little bit. Just gonna draw 2, and if I don't get anything playable, I will just lightning bolt the face. So I don't overdraw. So I can still frog because I have the bloom. I think that works. Like, even though I'm overloaded, I think it still works within the. Yeah, I think it still works if I bloom it. I'm just gonna blow a rain, I think. Can't overdraw. So it's back, but that just means I hex it. That's my last hex. The plan is draw as many cards as I can next turn. Maybe even attempt to lethal. It probably won't be lethal, but we can probably get quite close to it and then finish him off with Doomhammer turn after. Yeah, we just have Hex in the deck just to delay Big Priest enough. Seems to be working. Alright, let's count in our head for the overload. 2. 5. Just both flame strikes out. 6. There's a crackle. 7. 9. And there's no more 1-drops left, actually. Yeah, let's trade out. Let's get it back. We don't have to count. We got 11. 11 right now. Let's trade out again. We're trying to trade out for the Doomhammer. That's good. $14. Alright, that kind of puts him in a bit of a position. That's a position he doesn't want to be in, I guess. It would require him to have a minion on table, though. So, Doomhammer Overdraft. Let's trade. Hit the beacon. We just want Doomhammer now. Actually, we probably... No way we get lethal, actually. Can't really Storm Strike my own minion. No. Now it's only possible to get Doomhammer out. There we go. Literally the last card. I traded. I found it. Hopefully he doesn't pull... I pulled a Neptune. Is that a problem? Probably not.
I got moved.
Wow. Did you see Arnie jump then? Wow. This is going to unlock the other 3 crystals. And there is... I think it's 18, isn't it?
You can't run from me.
So if you have Doomhammer live, it's 40 damage for the total combo. Alright, let's Hex Ancestral. Okay, well, I do this, and it kind of means I skip the next turn, then I play Meat Wagon. I actually have, like, I don't have any relevant, like, cards that he could disrupt, actually, at this stage. Like, the best thing he could take off me would probably be Lightning Bloom. If he ratted, nothing would happen. So the problem with the deck is, when you play Frog, the only cards you can draw are spells. So it makes it so that Doomhammer and Zentimo are going to be the very last cards, because you are tutoring spells out of your deck. So you're drawing a lot of cards, but you're not drawing these cards. So that's why I think at the turn where I do tradable overdraft, that's the only opportunity outside of a top deck that I can actually draw Doomhammer. So that's why Doomhammer's been late to the party a number of times. No real way to fix that. Other than run an additional Doomhammer. I'm gonna get both of the Storm Strikes out now. Might as well do this. More damage. We can trade one off. Look for that Doomhammer now. I got the Zent. It's kind of good. Do I have any 1-drops left? I have the other one left, right? I'm going to overdraw a card. You know what my looks like. I'll overdraw the Doomhammer. Let's just grab the overdraft out again. So, yeah, I mean, the bad thing is obviously I'm gonna overdraw something here. Ideally, not Doomhammer. I mean, I can do a chunk of damage without Doomhammer. It's just that if he plays Reno, it's a little bit tricky. It's just Bloom. Right. Avoid overdraw. So now the best card he could take off me would probably be Zent. It's actually weird. Has he done anything yet? I mean, he's hero powered. He shadow visioned. Cleared the frog. He's not done anything.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what
Very destructive or defensive yet. I imagine that Polka was to look for Reno above all other cards.
Can't run from me. You can't run from me.
9 mana obviously is the requirement. The bare minimal is 9. I could do like a triple, so that would be 9 plus the 2, so it would be 22 damage with 6 mana. If there's 3 minions, I could overdraft the Overload away, and if he has 3 minions up on table, it can be done. Right. So Psychic, and then Reno's gonna drop. Okay, never mind. He's out of here.
Look, Pim, I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?